Okay, The Smiths, Sheila Take a Bow. This was, I think, requested a while ago, but I'm finally getting to it today. So, obviously, if you haven't seen, I love The Smiths here. If this is your first video of mine, I have like a playlist. I think I've reacted to over 40 Smith and Morrissey songs. So, here's another one. I'm always excited to listen to a new Smith song that I haven't heard. So, yeah, we're going to get into this. It's not a very long song, so we're gonna see what it's all about, and just let's just get to it. It's wrong to want to live on your own. I'm just gonna pause right there because I know it's like we're just starting, but that really reminds me of the Sex Pistols. I don't know why. Just the opening there with the guitar. I don't know why it reminds me of a Sex Pistols song. I don't even know what song I'm thinking of, but I just had to say that because it was on my mind. But I'll restart it now. Let's go again. Holidays in the Sun, maybe. It's wrong to want to live on your own. No, it's not wrong, but I must know. How can someone so young sing words so sad? Sheila, take a bow. Boot the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you. One that you love and who loves you. Is it wrong not to always be glad? No, it's not wrong, but I must add. How can someone so young sing words so sad? Sheila, take a bow. Boot the grime of this world in the crutch, dear, and don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you. The one that you love and who loves you. I just want to go back. The one that you love and who loves you. I like that. Take my hand and off we stride. Oh, la 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 la. You're a girl and I'm a boy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Take my hand and off we stride. Oh, la 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 la. I'm a girl and you're a boy. Sheila, take a bow. La 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 la. Throw your homework onto the fire. Come out and find the one that you love. Come out and find the one you love. Okay. Sheila, Take a Bow from the Smiths. I'll say I really like this song. This is I mean, I was gonna say it's one of my favorites recently that I've heard. But again, I always like every like Smith song. I always like Morrissey's lyrics, especially here. There's a line that I can't remember now. But I get in the chorus here. I think yeah. So it says, "Sheila, take a bow. Yeah, she'll take a bow. Boot the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and don't go home tonight." And it goes on. But I just like, boot the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and just how Morrissey delivers that line, just with just how kind of satirical the lyrics are, I guess, in that line. It's just, I don't know, he still sings it like, seriously kind of thing. And I just like that, how he does that, I guess, and just how I just love his lyricism altogether, I guess. Again, I always say this every reaction, but that's what always sticks out to me with a lot of Smith's songs. It's just very true. I mean, I don't know. if there's any other lyricist that can do what he does with words and with be like so like backhanded, I guess, with the lyrics. It's very, I don't know, rare. I don't hear a lot of it, especially with bands and stuff that I've been listening to. There's no lyricists like Morrissey. It's very different, and yeah, that really stuck out to me, and I just like that line a lot. And so yeah, I guess looking here, there's no bio here on Genius.com. However, there are annotations. So it says with the first verse, "Is it wrong to not want to live on your own? No, it's not wrong, but I must know." So it says it's very frequent to think that people should not be alone, but with someone they love. Morrissey does not fully agree and confronts these people. These people affirming his decision to live alone is not wrong, but natural. After all, people should live the way they want. And someone else also said the point here is that Sheila is sad about it. So also with that, and we move on. How can someone so young sing words so sad? So it says Morrissey clearly believes that feeling sad is something that life does do to people over an extended period of time. I can't speak. This shows that the person he's singing about has clearly had a lot of bad life experiences for someone so young. And also, I didn't know if Morrissey was saying this from his own point of view because of like how I know not every Smith song is depressing or sad. I mean, a lot of it is very like this song I thought was very peppy and upbeat, and there's always something funny, there can be in a Smith song. But I mean, Morrissey has wrote when he was young anyway in the 80s. He did write a lot of lyrics that were depressing or dark, and I don't know if he was going to talk about himself there. Maybe he still can be, but how can someone so young sing words so sad? So I mean, I was just looking at it from his own point of view of like how he writes songs, and so yeah. Anyway, that's what came to my mind on that. And then we go on to the chorus. So it says, "And don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you, the one that you love and who loves you." And again, I rewinded uh, the song back a little bit there because of how Morrissey said "you," and he kind of get a country accent there for a second. I really like that. It's just, and again, that's how like I like how he finishes some of his words. I guess like he kind of goes a little extra, which I always enjoy. It's just always a treat to hear. So it says for the annotation here in the chorus, Morrissey is urging Sheila and everyone else to find the one specific person who will feed off what you give out, heal you, and the sadness wouldn't be shared, but it will be diluted. Because if you find that person, no one else in the world matters. Nothing this constructed world will matter except for that person. And yeah, so that's always the kind of goal, I guess, in life is to find that person. And you don't always find that person, which sucks. But anyway, going into the second verse here, it says, is it wrong not to always be glad? No, it's not wrong, but I must add, how can someone so young sing words so sad? So again, this kind of I was thinking of Morrissey himself again for these lines, and so yeah, it says he's stating that the person's questioning uh, person's question then answering it. So again, okay, yeah, everyone asks that question: is it wrong not to be happy all the time? And the answer is no. I mean, if you're happy all the time, I don't know, you must be on some kind of drugs. I mean, hello. But then he adds that the fact that she's so young and it's the general idea that the youth should always be happy. So it baffles the singer that she is saying such sad things, but in reality, she is human and she can feel any way her mind controls, regardless of her age. So again, at the end of that little bit there for the annotation, we kind of get back to reality that everyone goes through depression, everyone gets sad. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, how old you are. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to be sad at some point in your life. So again, we go to the third verse here. Take my hand and off we stride. You're a girl and I'm a boy. Very deep. Take my hand and off we stride. I'm a girl and you're a boy. So yeah, I mean, and then I guess the lyrics change there. I'm a girl and you're a boy. It finishes off there. So yeah, very different. And so it says Morrissey seems to be making fun of the boy-girl relationship stereotype, which our society insists of portraying as something which is so wanted that when achieved can only make people happy. The combination of hand-holding and strides between a suggested couple may be a symbol that ironically expresses this utopic and unreal happiness. And somebody said also he's also gender bending here. First he says you're a girl and I'm a boy, but the next time he says I'm a girl and you're a boy. Maybe he's saying does it really matter? So again, like I already pointed out there that that is kind of different there for that line, and somebody else did notice that. and does it really matter? I mean, especially for back in this time. I see the song came out in 1987, which is like 33 years ago, and I mean, even now there's still people that are against homosexuality and all that, which is very weird. But yeah, and I mean, even with how people thought Morrissey was kind of gay, there's kind of that rumor out there, I guess, from what I've read. So it's just lines that make you think, really. And yeah, so then we got the outro. It says, "Come out and find the one that you love. Come out and find the one you love." And then there's like the abrupt ending. And yeah, I already read the annotation for that. So I guess that's it there. And again, I want to say about the line for verse 3, "Take my hand and off we stride, you're a girl and I'm a boy, and then I'm a girl and you're a boy." So again, I really love how Morrissey always like kind of makes you think, and again, I love his lyricism, and just how he doesn't really care what you think of his songs. I guess he's gonna write what he wants, and he's gonna sing about what he wants, and friggin' Johnny Marr is gonna be playing guitar, and again, I got to shout out to Johnny Marr, Andy Rourke, and Mike Joyce. I mean, they were the backbones of the Smiths, and Morrissey was the voice. And yeah, it was a great little band they had going there, and a lot of great music came out of it. I just can't appreciate the Smiths enough. And I guess that's it. I've rambled enough, I think. I just love the song, if you can't tell. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and all that kind of stuff. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon. And, stay healthy, all that kind of stuff out there. And again, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. All right.